Hi folks, I thought it would be good to do a modding video as I've not done one for a while. Working on this IMedia case that I showed you in an earlier video. What I've been doing with this is looking at cutting out the CPU cooler hole. I thought it'd be good to do that on the motherboard tray. So I've marked out where I'm going to cut. I wanted to try and make it as big as possible so that you can kind of use different motherboards, and because they've got kind of the back of the standoffs here, we're kind of going to cut around those. My idea was to kind of cut circles in each corner so we could have rounded edges. Here what we'll have to do is probably sand it down, and then we're going to cut it out with a Dremel. The rounded edges I think look nice. It also means if I do decide to put U-channel on it, it'll work as well. So that's kind of what we're doing, so it's where we are with that. I do like this case, I've decided, and I think I am going to try and do something with it. You see we've got cable management holes here. I'll probably try and ream these out a bit, might even join these together so that we've got a big cable management hole up there as well. As I say, plenty of space here I think for hiding cables behind the motherboard tray, and I'm probably going to put 120mm blowhole fan in the top there, cut through both the plastic and the metal. I think there is space to do that, particularly if we take this out. We'll only put one optical drive in, not two. So yeah, I definitely think there's room for this one, and that's why I'm working on this one now. So what I'm going to do is do a little bit of the dremeling and see if we can get this hole cut out. Also, I've just missed this. I've already done a little bit of work on this case, just cut a little notch out here so that we can run the cables out and down the back, and this has come out really well. This was just, about 20 minutes, half an hour with a Dremel and file, and that's quite a good sized notch. So it just helps, because otherwise, as you can see, this lip here means you can't actually get cables down the back. But that's notch just worked well. It's very smooth. I can run my fingers over it, doesn't cut my fingers at all. So yeah, that should be very useful, and it should help with my plans for this case. Okay folks, just wanted to show you some of the progress we've been making on the IMedia case. As you can see, I've now cut the hole in the top of the case for the fan that we plan to put in there. I think that looks pretty neat actually. I've put a blue LED fan in there at the moment and just wired up a power supply so we can see what it looks like. Really pleased with how well that's turned out. My only kind of concern is that it might be a bit too far forward. We'd prefer it to be a little bit further back, but we're starting to get, if we push it further back, we're starting to get close to the edges on here. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, it's okay at the moment, but once we get an optical drive in there, you can see, there's not actually going to be a lot of space. So I don't know how effective it's going to be. I think it should be quite effective because hot air rises, and this is at the top of the case, so it's going to push any hot air that's accumulating at the top of the case out. That's the theory. Well, we've done it. Can't turn our back on it now, and we'll just give it a go. I used a hole saw to cut the hole. This is it. It's I think 114mm hole saw, which is about the right size because it's only a few millimeters off 120. It's a bimetal hole saw. It's important you use a bimetal hole saw. This one cost me with the arbor, cost me £20. I think that was money well spent. Took a while to do it because my drill's not really that powerful, so I had to kind of do it in short spurts so I didn't burn out the drill. But it's worked. I think it's very effective, and I will obviously use it again. I need to cut a fan hole in the topsy-turvy NAS server, just to keep the temps down, so that will probably be the next thing that I use it for. But just wanted to really do a quick video on this so you could see, also just to show you, we have also started cutting the access hole on the motherboard tray, the CPU cooler access hole, so we've made some progress with that. So slowly but surely we're starting to turn this case into something a little more suitable for a modern computing environment. Thanks very much for watching.